You just proved my point exactly. It is not a great game. It is not is barely a game at all. Your statement about, oh, go play City Skylines if you go play a management game. Actually, I'm gonna go play Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster. Heck, I take that back. I'll actually go back and play, I don't know, Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2. Heck, even the one that Frontier made. Even though that one's not really that good, but it's still a more fleshed out game than what this game currently is. There are different forms of management. You have top down, and guess what? It is a zoo management game. There's barely any management inside that game. You're just building dioramas. Oh, it's what we want. Okay, what about other players that are not of, who wants to create little dioramas, stuff like that? I play Planet Zoo. I don't play it to make funny little zoos and stuff like that. I don't do that. I do it because I love the challenge that it provides to run a well and stable zoo. I use nothing but prefabs in all my gameplay. I've always done prefabs. Heck, Jurassic World Evolution actually has a quite in-depth system, especially on the management side when you're trying to manage your income, especially when it comes to taxes, different fines, stuff that you can get, how to actually treat your animals. I feel is even better in Jurassic World than Prehistoric Kingdom. And saying that it's only for lovers of paleontology, I'm a lover of paleontology. I was literally selling cars, and my entire thing was the fossil man. I am a huge fan of paleontology. I even gave away fossils, actual fossils, to anyone who bought my car. Not only that, I made sure that they understood about the different animals that, hey, this is what this is. I would go through, heck, I would get Spinosaurus teeth, and I would explain to them about Spinosaurus. A lot of people don't know about dinosaurs. The biggest issue, I don't even think necessarily it was like how poorly it ran, because I get it, simulations, math is hard. Here's the thing. Bugs out the wazoo. Every single time on stream I try to place down an object or an animal, it would just go skyrocketing into the stratosphere, and I would sit there try to look for it. I would click the undo button, and luckily that would help, and then I would have to scroll in onto the ground and place the object for it to actually work. That is an issue whenever you are placing down fences, anything of that sort. Even if you're trying to, like I said, the animal, if you're trying to place down the animal into the exhibit, it does not work. Your menus do not work. Your options menu does not work. It is not a game worth spending $30 on. Let me check. Yeah, it's $30. You can be a fan of this game. I'm not saying you can't be a fan of a game. You can be a fan of a game even if it's bad, right? And I will be a huge proponent of, hey, they need to fix their shit. And you not understanding that there are differences in management games and management simulations. For instance, there is a entire genre called City Builder. That is a genre. You have different genres. And guess what? Management games are a genre. Oh, and also, oh, look at that. Isn't that crazy management simulation? Wow, it's almost like, hey, they're marketing their game as a management simulator to grow the ultimate zoo. To build, manage, and grow the ultimate zoo for extinct animals. But yeah, please do not insinuate. That's kind of what I'm reading. I don't know if you're actually meaning it that way. That I'm not a fan of paleontology. I'm a very big fan of paleontology. I'm a huge nerd, all right, of prehistoric animals. So if you're trying to come at me like that, please don't. I'm not that kind of guy. Do that, all right? All right? So you, the viewer, the person watching this right now, what I want you to do is please go look at the Steam reviews. Read what they're saying. Read what they're saying. They're not providing that much information that you need to know about this game, and every single one of them is giving them in the game so much leeway because it's early access. No, games nowadays, there's so much trash that is being put through Steam right now that you have to be critical. You have to be critical on these early access games for them to be good. Now, am I saying that Prehistoric Kingdom is trash? No, absolutely not. Am I saying it's a bad game? Yes. Am I saying it's a good diorama simulator? Yes. So, what I want you to do is go on to, if you find a stream on Twitch, please by all means watch what they're playing, watch what they're saying, watch what they're doing. All they're doing is building buildings and making environments. They're not sitting there spending time trying to, like in Planet Zoo, spend time with their employees, trying to make everything work in a seamless process of different places to have have different workspaces, making sure that they're all functioning properly. Now, one thing I do think is actually really, really cool about Planet Zoo, I will give it this, that something that Planet Zoo doesn't have, is growing the food. I think that's a great idea. I do like the compost. I think that the animal designs and everything, very paleo accurate. Pretty cool. Good on them. But that's not what I'm looking for. I could take a game that like Parkosaurus. There's a great one. Parkosaurus is a great management simulator. That is such a great game, and it looks like cartoons come to screen and stuff like that. That doesn't make sense. Cartoons. Oh my god. This is a very long video. I've talked a while discussing this. Anyway, Carter Bio 517 on TikTok. Have a great one, brother. No hate to you. You know, you're trying to defend something that you love. Completely understand it, but I hope you understand my points that I'm trying to make here. Please don't be blinded by your, oh, this guy is hating on something I love. Please do not be blinded by that. Please take in what I'm saying. And if there's any other person that is on the same boat that feels like I'm attacking the game, no, the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like it deserves to be better than what it is, because I can see the potential. That's one of the great things about early access. It really is. But sometimes things should not be released early, as well as Prehistoric Kingdom did. So, anyway, you guys have a great one.